Hi everybody, my name is Mary and today I will be watching Game of Thrones Season 7 for the very first time. Let's go! Hi everybody, welcome back, and if you're new, hi as well. Today I will start with Season 7 of Game of Thrones. I feel very mixed being at this point because I plan to record Season 7 this week and Season 8 next week because I want to see the end. I want to know how it's gonna end, and I also want to speak with all of you about it because normally after a movie I get to read all the comments and that interaction. But I feel like with Game of Thrones I'm very hesitant to check the comments. I look at them when they're filtered and stuff. I really miss that talking about everything. But I also don't want it to end. I don't want it to end, especially now because I can record a lot this week and next week. Yeah, it needs to happen. It needs to end at one point. But it's been a good ride so far and I look forward to the next seasons. I wrote down a list of people that I remember dying in the previous one, which is quite shocking, right? If we look at Ramsay, yay, Roose Bolton, Marcella, Tommen, Marjorie, High Sparrow, Loras, Walder Frey, Pycelle, Lancel, Rickon, Hodor. I feel like the list is really long and it makes that there's gonna be a lot less characters and main storylines in the next season. So I'm quite curious to see how I'm gonna like that because a lot of the people that we were seeing I actually really liked. I really am gonna miss Marjorie. I thought she was gonna be in there till the end, so that shocked me quite a bit and I'm actually really sad about still. Hodor, man, what a story. Jesus. Oh, that one rocked my soul as well, to see how his whole storyline has been building up towards this one moment that's completely self-sacrifice. And Jon, what? I don't want to comment about that too much because I'm just who knows? Is it relevant that they know? Can we just keep it a secret? What is gonna happen there? I'm so confused of that sudden change of story. I don't know where that's going at all, but I'm curious to know. And then yeah, the Sept explosion I wrote down, I think we can be sure about that. I hope that Cersei doesn't stay on that throne. I can imagine that she won't because we still have 2 seasons to go and everyone hates her. Doesn't predict a long life. Let's keep it at that. She also lost her 3 children, so I feel very, you can hate someone really badly and she did things that are so gross, but I can't imagine that she'll ever be happy one day in her life again because she lost her 3 children. Anyway, let's get into this season. I'm excited. If you like this reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. Full reactions to all these episodes, to all the movies that I post on here, are available on Patreon for you to watch. Let's go.
You're wondering why I brought you all here. After all, we just had a feast.
He was dead?
Proper wine for proper heroes. Stand together.
I'm so confused.
A few moments later.
Slaughtered your guests after inviting them into your home. You didn't slaughter everyone.
Oh my god, it's Arya. Oh my god. Whoa!
You should have ripped them all out, root and stem.
Nice.
Vindication!
She's a tough cookie.
When people ask you what happened here, tell them the North remembers. Tell them winter came for House Frey.
I have chills. Look at her, all grown up. Okay, so last season I was like, why did she try to be a faceless person? And what did that storyline do for the general story? But now we know she became an ultimate badass. I so wonder what they're gonna do with this. With the Game of Thrones, they're gonna fight each other and people get killed and intrigue, but with this? Oh no. Wait, did they not burn him? Does it not work like that? That if he was burned, that he would not be... Or was it not the same giant?
You expect me to put a spear in my granddaughter's hand?
I might be small, Lord Glover, and I might be a girl, but I am every bit as much a Northerner as you.
Indeed you are, my lady. No one is
And I don't
questioning
need your permission to defend the North.
Also better a spear in her hand than getting a spear in her heart.
I'm not going to strip these families of their ancestral homes because of the crimes of a few reckless sons.
So there's no punishment for treason and no reward for loyalty?
Guys, people are watching.
The punishment for treason is death.
Give the castles to the families of the men who died fighting for you.
I kind of feel like if Sansa didn't want to rule, like, it's also time to step back now. Like, she had the chance to be the ruler, and she was like, nope, it's Jon. But, like, you're kind of undermining him really, really bad right now. Even if he might be wrong.
Ned Umber. Alice Karstark.
They're sitting there like, please don't take our castle away.
I ask you to pledge your loyalty once again to House Stark, to serve as our bannerman and come to our aid whenever called upon.
They're so young.
Will you stand beside me, Ned and Alice, now and always?
Now and always.
I do think that if he had the option to take it away and he didn't, that they're gonna really appreciate that as well. Littlefinger smells opportunity.
I can't question your decisions anymore.
Of course you can, but
Joffrey never let anyone question his authority. You think he was a good king?
do you think I'm Joffrey?
Yeah, there's a little bit of options in between.
You have to be smarter than father. You need to be smarter than Rob.
And how should I be smart? By listening to you.
Dude, like she won your war with you. Listening to you?
You've been quiet since you came home. You angry with me?
No, not angry.
Disgusted by you.
I'm the Queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
3 kingdoms at best.
I understand whoever wins could launch a dynasty that lasts 1,000 years.
A dynasty for whom?
Yeah, you don't live 1,000 years, who cares?
We're the last of us.
A dynasty for us, then.
We never talked about Tommen.
There's nothing to say.
Our baby boy killed himself.
He betrayed me.
Oh, come on.
Even Lannisters can't survive without allies. Where are our allies now?
Was she not on Arya's list? Oh, that would be so... It's so weird because he had this picture of Cersei of like a mother of his children and he loved them endlessly, but the moment that the children are gone, suddenly she has a nice purpose and is not to be stopped.
All they know how to do is steal things they can't build or grow themselves.
Euron Greyjoy didn't come here for that.
No. What did he come here for then?
A queen.
Oh my god. What binds you together, Jamie? If the kids are not there, like, why stand next to her?
And since it appears that all our treasonous family members are fighting for the same side, I thought we rightful monarchs would murder them together.
Yeah, it looks like marriage material.
If you hadn't crushed us, I wouldn't have gone into exile. If I hadn't done that, I wouldn't be the greatest captain of the 14 seas.
Not the most humble.
You're not humble.
Yeah, good. Good reply.
I wanted to grow up and marry the most beautiful woman in the world. So here I am, with 1,000 ships and 2 good hands.
Wow.
You've broken promises to allies before and murdered them at the nearest opportunity. You murdered your own brother.
You should try it. Feels wonderful. You need proof of my honest intention.
The surest way to a woman's heart is with a gift. A priceless gift.
Look at that smile. Oh my god. I'm not very good with stuff like that either. Feels like a Harry Potter moment.
I asked you if, in light of what I'd seen in the north, if I could have access to the restricted area of the library.
Not a very strong proposition, is it?
I really don't want to see this. What a rebel.
I'm at home, surrounded by friends. I have Brienne to protect me from anyone who would harm me.
What do you want that you do not have?
At the moment, peace and quiet. No need to seize the last word, Lord Baelish. I'll assume it was something clever.
Compared to a woman's kiss, 4 hands of gold are always...
What? No, wait, is he... What? And? What?
Guess first.
Oh no, I couldn't. You don't have enough.
But my mother always told me to be kind to strangers. Strangers to be kind to you.
What a good guy.
So why's a nice girl on our own heading to King's Landing?
Kill Cersei.
I'm going to kill the queen.
Fine, she's used to that.
I don't understand, our lord. I only know that he wants me alive.
If he's so all-powerful, why doesn't he just tell you what the he wants?
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
You knew these people?
Not really.
What season was that? It feels like ages ago. Wasn't that season 3? Because it was before he and her went to the Red Wedding, I think.
It's a map of Dragonstone. The Targaryens built their first stronghold there when they invaded Westeros.
That's dragonglass.
A mountain of it.
Oh my god, you need that.
Jon needs to know.
I'm so scared that he's gonna be punished or something, that he cannot be a maester because of this.
Has she come yet?
Who?
The Dragon Queen.
Sure?
Haven't heard anything.
Yikes. Is that where he was gonna find the cure? Or is he just rotting to death in a cell right now? I love how gracious they're all like walking up that thing. I would be like, I need to get there. They don't even flinch.
Shall we begin?
Oh, I have chills again. She really grew on me. In the beginning, I wasn't really a fan of her because I felt like she made a lot of young decisions. God, it's gonna be so big. Like, what are they gonna do? All these armies, so many really powerful people, so many alliances, dragons, Lord of Lights. I'm so curious to see where this is all gonna go. I'm gonna jump into next... Ooh! Okay, oops. I'm gonna jump into the next episode. I hope you like this reaction. I'll see you in the next one. Have a nice evening. Bye! Hi everybody, my name is Mary and today I will be watching Game of Thrones Season 7 Episode 2 for the very first time. Let's go! Hey everybody, welcome back, and if you're new, hi as well. I'm not gonna waste too much words or time on this one. I immediately want to jump into it. I just watched episode 1. I feel like season 7, I'm sorry, is still starting up and I'm just curious to see where it goes. I feel like I'm gonna binge this one. I swear to God, I'll need to contain myself. Let's get into this one.
But if you let me live, I will serve you well. I will dedicate myself to seeing you on the Iron Throne because I choose you.
A great answer.
If you ever think I'm failing the people, you won't conspire behind my back. You'll look me in the eye as you have done today and you'll tell me how I'm failing them.
I swear it, my queen.
This is such a good conversation.
And I swear this. If you ever betray me, I'll burn you alive.
I would expect nothing less from the Mother of Dragons.
Don't piss her off.
You chose an auspicious day to arrive at Dragonstone. We've just decided to pardon those who once served the wrong king.
It felt a bit weird coming from Varys.
Summon Jon Snow. Let him stand before you and tell you the things that have happened to him.
Is he gonna just come and visit?
Lannisters executed his father and conspired to murder his brother. Jon Snow has even more reason to hate Cersei than you do.
Ah, with the dragon glass? If he gets the news?
Tell Jon Snow that his queen invites him to come to Dragonstone and bend the knee.
He's invited everywhere to bend his knee.
Fire kills whites, you told me. What breathes fire?
You're not suggesting Jon meet with her?
No, too dangerous. But if the army of the dead makes it past the wall...
They could use some dragons.
I swore an oath to House Tyrell.
You swore an oath to the crown as well, Lord Tarly. She was a great woman once. Now she's broken.
Yeah, your lady killed her family.
The Queen will need a new Warden of the South. I can think of no better man than Randall Tarly.
The infection is spread.
Imagine him in the next one.
Should we send word to your family, sir?
Sure, a moment. There's no need. I've been dead to them for years.
I feel like he's gonna try. He has that sweet face, Sam.
Finest artilators and blacksmiths in King's Landing have been laboring day and night.
Joffrey would have loved that thing. Oh, so glad we're rid of him.
The lords of Westeros are sheep. You're a dragon. Be a dragon.
Must be really difficult if everyone gives different advice.
You leave tomorrow. Were you going to say goodbye?
I will see you when I return.
But you don't know when that will be.
No one knows.
I wish you good fortune.
So cold.
It is hard for me to say goodbye to you.
Why?
You know why?
Hello.
I was never the biggest, I was bravest.
I believe it.
Until I meet Missandei. Now I have fear.
I do too.
Of this. Oh, intimacy. Yes. Oh, this is not for your little eyes.
If you could take off your shirt.
He Because we know Sam, we're so rooting for him, but like if this was any other student, like imagine a medical setting where a student is like, I'm gonna try something really dangerous on you.
No one else will try it, so I'm the best you've got. Have a seat.
Yeah, the no other option argument is quite strong. Oh god, I do need to see this. Yeah, la 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 la. Oh, fuck. And he's gonna do that for his whole... I got nauseous from this. Ooh.
What happened to you, Arya?
You got any ale?
He's like, rude. Love how she just eats like the hound.
Why would I go there? The Boltons have it.
No. The Boltons are dead. Jon Snow came down from Castle Black with a Wilding army and won the Battle of the Bastards. He's king of the North now.
Battle of the Bastards.
Thanks for the pie.
Friends don't pay.
Oh!
Take care of yourself, Hot Pie. Try not to get killed.
I'm like you, Harry. I'm a survivor.
I really hope he will. Suddenly I'm like worried about him. Oh, she's going home. Oh, that really makes me emotional suddenly. Oh. Having the last remaining Stark children together. Would Bran also not be on his way? Or is he gonna stay?
I received this a few days ago from Dragonstone. It was sent to me by Tyrion Lannister.
Everyone, yikes.
We called your brother king. Then he rode south and lost his kingdom.
We need the king in the north in the north.
She's such a smart cookie. And it's bad that I say that with every sentence that she says, but like, look at her.
You're abandoning your home.
I'm leaving both in good hands.
Whose?
Yours. You're the only Stark in Winterfell. Until I return, the north is yours.
Suddenly she's very quiet. Okay, fine. Okay, you go. Don't want to see them split again. Aww. Look at her. Oh, I'm so scared we're gonna lose Sansa or Arya in this season. I feel like they're both so precious. Hello?
I'm Arya, it's me. Arya, I'm heading north, girl. Back to Winterfell, I'm finally going home. Come with me.
Oh, be careful. Oh my god, no! So confused. Why does that break my heart? Like, we didn't even know.
Have you ever been to Dorne?
A few times. Never stayed long.
A boy in every port.
Boy, a girl, depends on the port.
Isn't this fleet a lot bigger? Are they not screwed right now? Oh! No, is he gonna bring the Dornish lady as a gift to Cersei? The one who murdered her daughter? Oh! Curse! Jesus Christ. They're never gonna win. Especially that whole I'll bring a prize to Cersei. I really think they're done. He's gonna be too late, right? There's nothing you can do. Was that a Dornish lady? Sorry, I forgot her name, but like on that spike? Or was that one of the daughters? It's bad to say, but I don't... Like, they're not my favorite characters that were lost right now. And with him, I'm also like, he's so traumatized by everything that happened. So I don't feel like, oh my god, you should have stepped up, dude. Like I get it that he couldn't. I'm just thinking about what this means in the overall picture. Because Daenerys, yeah. I don't know how strong they were compared to... Like, I don't know, yeah, I just don't know how strong they were and how much this loss is gonna affect her. We shall see. I think I'm just gonna jump into the next one. I kind of need to pee, but we have 2 cats here, so then you can't pee. So I'm just gonna watch the next one. So much going on. Moments like this are really hard for me to comment on because I'm like, we're like in the middle of a chapter, it seems, and I just need to read further, if that makes sense. I hope you liked this reaction. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, leave a comment. I'll see you in the next one. Have a lovely evening. Bye! Hi everybody, my name is Mary and today I will be watching Game of Thrones Season 7 Episode 3 for the very first time. Let's go! Hey everybody, welcome back, and if you're new, hi as well. I immediately want to jump into this episode. I just finished episode 2. I just want to keep on going. It's super late here already and the episode apparently is an hour, so I don't want to wait too long, but otherwise I can't finish the season tomorrow, and tomorrow I have a big binge watch session planned again. We might be joined by a cat soon, but I cannot predict their behavior. Let's get into this one. I hope you like these reactions. If you do, make sure to like, subscribe and leave a comment. Let's get into this one.
I believe we lost each other at the top of the wall.
You were pissing off the edge, if I remember right.
It's been a long road.
He's here again. He didn't make it, but then he did.
Our queen knows this is a long journey. She appreciates the efforts you have made on her behalf. If you wouldn't mind handing over your weapons.
It's so awkward that she's not there to greet them. Like, you travel there and she's not even welcoming them.
Please, this way.
Me suddenly is so happy.
And Sansa, I hear she's alive and well.
She is.
Does she miss me terribly? She's much smarter than she lets on.
She's starting to let on.
Is that storyline completely dead? That he's not Ned's son? Will we see that again? Like, do I need to let that go?
Come, the mother's waiting for you.
You stand in the presence of Daenerys Stormborn of House Targaryen.
Oh shit, here we go again.
The Khaleesi of the Great Grass Sea, the Unburnt, the Breaker of Chains.
This is Jon Snow. He's king in the north.
So I assume, my lord, you're here to bend the knee.
I am not.
I need your glass.
You haven't stormed King's Landing. The only reason I can see is you don't want to kill thousands of innocent people. It's the fastest way to win the war, but you won't do it, which means you're better than Cersei.
Little bit.
Still, that doesn't explain why I need your help.
Your Grace, everyone you know will die before winter's over if we don't defeat the enemy to the north.
As far as I can see, you are the enemy to the north.
I'm not your enemy. The dead are the enemy.
The dead.
The White Walkers are real. The Night King is real. I've seen them. If they get past the wall and we're squabbling amongst ourselves, we're finished.
He wouldn't travel there if it wasn't true.
I was born to rule the Seven Kingdoms, and I will.
You'll be rolling over a graveyard if we don't defeat the Night King.
Good comeback.
All those things you don't believe in, he faced those things. He fought those things for the good of his people. He risked his life for his people. He took a knife in the heart for his people. He gave his own...
Shh.
Help her to defeat my sister, and together our armies will protect the north.
There's no time for that.
Pledge your sword to her cause.
And why would I do that?
Dude.
The Lords of the North placed their trust in me to lead them, and I will continue to do so as well as I can.
Okay, nice. So I feel like we'll first gonna deal with the North and then the Game of Thrones. Oh, I thought she was hanging at the ship. Oh my god, I was completely wrong. I thought they were all dead.
I have to be honest. This is making me hard.
Nobody cares what's making you hard.
See little Theon's face right before he jumped overboard? Oh no!
I actually don't want to see her and Theon meet each other again because that's gonna be heartbreaking. And I really, like, for once, I really understood his reaction. Not that it's good, right? But you can see why it happened. Cersei's gonna love this. Revenge for her daughter. Aww.
My queen!
I give you what no other man could give.
Justice for your murdered daughter.
Oh, that's not gonna help you.
And you deserve a proper reward for your heroism.
There's only one reward I want.
You're for JJ.
You shall have what your heart desires when the war is won.
Oh, smart.
Does she like it gentle or rough? talk later.
Gross.
Even though we're enemies, you and I understand the fury that drives you. I was there that day when Sir Gregor crushed your lover's head.
Yeah, we were all there.
She was mine. And you took her from me. Why did you do that?
You know why she did it. The exact reason why you're gonna do what you're gonna do right now.
I imagine she's your favorite. I know we're not supposed to have favorites. Still, we're only human.
You're not really only human.
I thought about having him crush your daughter's skull. I thought of this lovely face cracking open like a duck egg.
Oh no.
You will live to watch your daughter rot. Make sure the guards change the torches every few hours. I don't want her to miss a thing.
God, she's so horrific. But then the other one too, but then they started, so it's like all this revenge for revenge, like you forget who started.
No.
Jamie, don't do it, dude. Honestly. Such a disappointment.
Forgive me, Your Grace. The visitor from Bravos has arrived. And we'll need fresh sheets for the bed. At once, Your Grace.
Edgy.
In your experience, how do bankers usually fare with revolutionaries? The Lannisters owe the Iron Man quite a lot of money, but Lannisters always pay their debts. To former slaves, or Dothraki, or dragons.
All that lip movement that, like, did.
Stay in King's Landing as my honoured guest, and when you return to Bravos, I swear to you, my debt will be paid in full.
2 weeks?
Give him something. By giving him nothing, take a step toward a more productive relationship with a possible ally.
Solid.
Taking a knife in the heart for his people. Did you notice that?
You must allow them their flights of fancy. It's dreary in the north.
Still so weird seeing them together in scenes. I love that about the last season, that they all like mixing now.
You lost 2 brothers as well. People thought dragons were gone forever, but here they are. Perhaps we should all be examining what we think we know.
Same goes for you, lady.
You know I'm not going to let Cersei stay on the Iron Throne.
I never expected that you would.
And I haven't changed my mind about which kingdoms belong to that throne.
I haven't either.
This is going nowhere.
I will allow you to mine the dragon glass and forge weapons from it. Any resources or men you need, I will provide for you.
So you believe me then about the Night King and the army of the dead?
You'd better get to work, Jon Snow.
Oh, couldn't they like...
Are they covering those breastplates in leather?
No, my lady.
Shouldn't they be? Once the real cold comes?
They should indeed. Pardon me, my lady.
Look at her. I really grew up during this series, right? It does something with you, right? These Stark kids.
Your father's last living true-born son. You're Lord of Winterfell now.
I can never be lord of anything.
Oh no, is she gonna like ditch Jon?
It was so beautiful that night. And you were so beautiful in your white wedding dress.
I have to go back inside, Bran.
Let's remember your biggest trauma together.
One could almost be forgiven for thinking that the entire upper layer of diseased skin was debrided, and the underlying region treated with some sort of unguent.
I just started feeling better. I assumed it was the rest that did it.
Sam's face.
Your father saved me more than once. It's the least I could do.
Perhaps our paths will cross again.
I hope they do.
I bet they will. I also feel like Sam is gonna be kicked out.
It's a meticulous, difficult procedure. Many maesters whose chains are heavy with healing links have attempted it and failed.
I read the book and followed the instructions.
That man is alive because of you. You should be proud.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Archmaester.
Come here.
That went different than I
All
expected.
these manuscripts and scrolls are rotting away. I need you to make copies of them.
That's a punishment.
You're expecting a reward. Your reward is not being immediately expelled from the Citadel.
So sad. Jorah, I feel like you should help. I love that, how he did that. Oh, man. Imagine if your whole family gets slaughtered, you're pissed about it, and then you lose support because people think you're crazy because you're mad about that and you want revenge for that. It's unbelievable. I was a big fan of House Tyrell.
She's a monster, you do know that.
When people are living peacefully in the world she built, do you really think they'll wring their hands over the way she built it?
You love her. You poor fool.
Oh my god, I was gonna say fool as well. Oh. I feel like he would need some motherly advice for once.
She's a disease. I regret my role in spreading it. You will too.
I think we're done here.
Will he though? Like at this point, if he still hasn't, like...
Will there be pain?
No, I made sure of that.
That's good. I'd hate to die like your son. Eyes blood red, skin purple. Must have been horrible for you.
Oh my god, I hope for you that you're really gonna die from that poison.
I'd never seen the poison work before. Tell Cersei. I wanted to know it was me.
Whoa, that was... Ooh. I feel like she's not even open to the option that it wasn't Tyrion who killed Joffrey, so... And like, what does it... Like, at this point, it doesn't matter now, right? Just for that stab. I'm so disappointed in Jaime, though. Like, there comes a point where it just doesn't make sense anymore. Like, that moment that she blew up the sept and then her kid didn't want to live anymore because of that. That wasn't for him like, whoa, she's really like, woo-oo. But I guess then the nice thing about the series is that the characters are not black and white. But yeah. Yikes. Interesting to see. I'm glad how it's going right now because I thought that Daenerys would just do a big, massive win in one go. But it seems to be way more like, will she though? They lost some ships. They're unsullied or not doing the greatest tactics at this point. It's crazy though because if you could just march in and win, that now we suddenly need to fear that she's not doing good. Like, it's nice that she doesn't want to kill everybody, right? So that's really good. But then would that make her lose? Could she lose because she wants to be good while winning? Curious to see. At least Jon got his glass. I'm really curious to see if the season is going to focus more on the fight against the North, or if that all will be in season 8 or not. We shall see. I'm gonna go to bed because it's incredibly late here. And tomorrow I will watch the rest of season 7. I think it's 4 episodes left, right? If it's more, then I don't. But I think it's 4 left. I hope you liked this reaction. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment with your thoughts. And as always, full reactions you can find on Patreon, where I post a full watch-along style reaction. Have a good night. Bye-bye!